Hey Taurus, welcome back to Mystic Law Tarot. I am Lauren and I'm here to do a general reading for you. We're going to dive right in and see what type of empowering messages we can get for you. Only take what rings true, as the rest may not be for you. All right, Taurus, what's going on in your life? Oh man, okay, Three of Cups. So I actually just did a Cancer reading. They started out with Three of Cups as well. This is a time of celebration, enjoying the crowds around you, the people that you work with, the people that you share passions with. This could be something that you have been trying to bring out and balance in your life. Like maybe there is something you've been trying to call in, and this group of people that you're working with is helping bring in some balance for you, because there's equal give and take within this dynamic. Okay, so are you working with someone in a relationship? Or, I'm so sorry, I mean, yeah, you guys could be in a relationship, but this could also signify someone that you're very interested in courting, maybe. Okay, so this is more so, Taurus, about bringing fairness and knowledge and truth and, you know, just observation that allows for forward movement, because the Lovers can also be about a choice. So there's potentially something that you are preparing for. The Five of Wands is about practicing, fighting, but they are almost on the same team, you know? So it seems like maybe there is something that you have been in, like something that you've been in for a while. The Hierophant is about tradition and teaching, and or maybe this is a mentor that you have been seeing. This could be therapy, and it seems like you're trying to get from this situation to happiness and fulfillment, and while using your intellect. What else do we need for Taurus? What is this Ten of Cups for Taurus? Ooh. Okay, so this Ten of Cups for you, meaning this happiness, this fulfillment, is either coming in very swiftly, or happiness and fulfillment for you involves something that would involve movement and communication. I can see in my reflection here that the Three of Swords is at the very bottom of the deck. So you're trying to get away from this, but it does look like you understand that necessity for dealing with pain before you can truly move forward towards whatever your goal is. So let's see, what's Taurus fighting for? Taurus. Okay, so yes, it is clear that you're fighting for something. This is standing up for your beliefs, or standing up for those around you. There could have been some conflict, but it seems like whatever you were standing up for has brought you to an end of an era in your life. You've been battling for something, but oh wow. Okay, so these all came out together, but I just glanced over and saw the both of these. Usually I just see them kind of one at a time, but the Ace of Cups represents something that brings you just overflowing joy and happiness, and just the confidence in your heart, and the confidence in the understanding that you know the depth of your cup, and that it's going to ultimately bring you fulfillment and happiness within your life, and very soon. You know, it looks like you've been fighting for this. Let's see. It's potential that someone is coming in with an offer of love based on emotional intelligence, stability, maturity. This is someone who could have been married in the past, or could be someone just who has been through enough experiences to understand what is an appropriate amount of emotion to give this, to honor this situation. You want complete fulfillment in your day-to-day life. This is success, how you see it. This is abundance. What does abundance mean to you? This could be a dream job of yours, but it's not just you. The Ten of Pentacles is the ending of something, or it's 10. It's the end of the line there. This that sounds so dark, but it's just about, everything around you is just so beautiful. That's how you see it, and abundant. Yeah, there's like dogs in there, and looks like a grandparent and a couple, and just like there's a little kid petting the dog. It's just happy times, with the holidays around the corner. Or maybe this is when you're planning to offer someone, just a communication about how you're feeling about them. Maybe that idea or that goal of the Ten of Pentacles is really bringing your feelings out. You've been diligently working on your goals. This is something that you're absolutely dedicated to achieve. What else for Taurus? Okay, so all the while you have been working on figuring out what this Ten of Pentacles is for you. You have been either doubting your intuition, or you've really been able to, through hard work, get more familiar with your intuition and understand that your intuition helps build towards your future. That's pretty cool. That's a big revelation, being able to trust what yourself is telling you. What else, Taurus? Whew. That's fun. So with the Two of Pentacles and the Moon coming out, it seems like you've been able to balance the awareness that you have of, again, those internal thoughts that kind of like come in and out of your conscious awareness. You're understanding that those are just what they are. They are fears that aren't that aren't your intuition speaking, and you're finding out that flow in between, what's scary and what's unknown. You're kind of understanding that fear of what's, that vacillation, that in and out of being sure of yourself and being scared of what's in the future, you're starting to see that one or the other. You're starting to trust yourself more, rather than focusing on being afraid of what's in the future, which is great. Good job. Sorry, it was a scary smile. Okay, and you have the Knight of Pentacles here. The Knight of Pentacles is about, which I believe is also Taurian energy, slow, steady, consistent work towards something. These are the efforts that you have been putting in consistently over time that has allowed you to see that heartbreak and pain is kind of what you're afraid of. But it looks like you have So I'm getting a couple things from this. It looks like you have been able to change your strategy, or through like you've been kind of fighting this. This can also be about, excuse me, not that. This can be about dealing with pain and grief alone. But it seems as if with this Page of Wands that you are really starting to see that by following those passions is what's going to move you forward. Or maybe you are, you know, by recognizing that this may not be a good placement for you, you're, okay, yeah, that makes sense. You're starting to realize that to balance this situation, you need to kind of get out there and start your journey. You've got a passion, and this is very much buildable. It's early stages, but it seems like you're collecting more information as things go. And this information is going to bring you a lot of joy, or this is something that you are trying to get a fresh perspective on, because ultimately, you know, again, with that 10 of Pentacles coming out and in part of the goals that it looks like you're working towards, you know, you want to be happy. You don't want to linger with things that need to end. You want to find what works for you. The 7 of Pentacles is about looking at what you're working towards and making sure that what you're doing to create value in your life is truly what brings you fulfillment. You know, this is about just patience and seeing the growth and understanding that your desire to work on this will overcome any type of impatience that you have. The 2 of Swords and impatience. I wonder, you're not looking at something. Are you trying to, The 2 of Swords represents needing to open your eyes to a truth that you are aware of, but acknowledging whatever truth this is, and maybe based on fear with that crescent moon in the background, it's keeping you from the Ace of Pentacles, it looks like, with that on the bottom of the deck. I don't know why it got so dark just now. As I mentioned, the moon. I'm sorry, what was I getting at here? I was saying that whatever fear you have is causing you to remain stagnant, as until this character pulls away their blindfold and looks at the options before them, they will remain where they are. And what this is about making a decision between 2 paths, or understanding that when you look at the information that's right in front of you, that you will be forced to make a decision. But it looks like being forced to make that decision is going to really assist you in that brand new beginning. And then the 10 of Swords is about betrayal, but also this is about understanding that the lessons that you've gone through have brought you to the end of this cycle. And you know, at this point, because of the you know, the sky is relatively clear here, and this is about, you know, taking the wisdom that you gained from this painful experience forward. Speaking of moving forward, the 3 of Wands is about just that. Recognizing that the strength that you've gained by taming your inner beast, if you will, or something that has been sort of maybe, I mean, just this sadness that's here. You know, you have really been able to work hard and balance that inner you, which is really making you more confident in yourself, and understanding that the work that you've done to create this really steady foundation is ready for expansion. but you're maybe trying to give up a little too soon. Maybe you're a little bit tired. You're feeling a bit neglected. But truthfully, as the Magician comes out here, I am imagining that you are this Magician. Magician is also about understanding your individuality and your unique nature. The Magician has actually mastery of all 4 elements. As you see, they're all on the table here. But not only do you have the ability to manifest anything that you want, you have the ability to nurture what's right in front of you as well with this lush garden here. So if you're stuck in a difficult mindset though, you know, this could also just be you understand how hard you've worked to get through this type of situation. But if it is any type of negative mindset, just understand that if you change your perception, even just slightly, to just a more positive outlook on yourself, that you can manifest anything that you desire, that might take away a bit of apathy, you know, of what's in your life. The 4 of Cups represents understanding that 4 cups will give you the balance that you're desiring, but there's just something not quite right about what's around you, and you're not digging it. But it's quite possible, okay, with the Knight of Pentacles and the Chariot coming out, King of Pentacles, I'm sorry, with these 2 coming out together, the Chariot is about forward movement and mastery, or also manifestation, but like whatever you have manifested, you have taken this with you to move forward into a more abundant and like financially stable and secure individual. And that's, you know, that confidence in your forward movement is going to really assist you in maybe getting a more stable, secure foundation. Maybe that's what you're missing. Maybe you're missing your own stable foundation. Maybe you're lacking a fresh new perspective, or maybe very soon you'll be getting a new perspective, because the 3 of Pentacles popping out not popping out, sorry, I pulled it out. I'm just going through the deck, which is a new thing that I've done for y'all, but it's working out lovely so far. Let me know if you like this style. But the 3 of Pentacles is about working together with others, but also working on just mastering your craft. So if there's something that really brings you happiness and joy, that's what you should be putting your effort into. And there, you know, with starting out with the 3 of Cups, you've got a community that you can share your abundance and, you know, like your tribe type of vibe, if you will. This is your group that wants to build what you want to build as well, and they each have their own individual skills. This is something that you know, with intuition. The Queen of Cups is about emotional intelligence, empathy, but also understanding that 1818 on the clock, if that's interesting. I don't know why I mentioned that, but everything's for a reason, I guess. This queen understands that what's inside of this chalice, which is her deepest passions and desires, and the cup that she can fill others with, but also, you know, this is her cup that she's worked really hard to obtain or to master. And this is about understanding that, you know, your intuition and your inner emotions, like what feels good, is definitely the way that you should look. And that is your intuition telling you, this is the direction that's going to make us the happiest. And it looks like you do know exactly who you want to exchange with. Someone who may be celebrating something already, or you're realizing that sharing this will maybe get you to, you know, just a more appreciative mind state. Maybe you are acknowledging your own hard work, and you're celebrating, you're being celebrated, you are being seen for your efforts. Because after a long while of resting, relaxing, recovering, and maybe also going through a really hard time during this rest. It might not have always been so restful, but the Nine of Swords represents potential nightmares or just worries so heavy that they have been keeping you up. So while you have been in this rest, relax, recover mode, you've had some ups and downs. Healing is not linear. This Hanged Man coming out next, you know, just right in line with the Four of Swords and the Nine of Swords, because this is about really inward thinking. Some of it's healthy with the Four of Swords, some of it is a little bit painful and not necessarily unhealthy, but you are trying to look at things from a fresh new perspective. The Hanged Man is someone who puts themselves in this position because they want to see something different. They want to see their own independence, or maybe you're really hoping to see the benefits of your labor very soon. But it's possible that you may be looking at too many options and maybe you need to focus on one thing. The Tower coming out next, it seems like after a big shakeup, you are finally figuring out what is your dream. Sometimes it takes a life-altering moment to bring yourself into healthy energy, healthy masculine energy. You know, maybe you were overgiving in some sense and you really had to go inward and see where your power lies. Because if you know, if that is the case, if you were overgiving, you kind of can forget who you are sometimes. At least, I was a chronic overgiver previously, and I had to definitely relearn myself. And it's definitely a struggle, but it is absolutely worth it, because at the end of the day, it's what makes you feel abundant. The Queen of Pentacles represents someone who is certain about the certain about the value of what they create in this world. This is a confident energy that understands that they can create with, I just noticed the green here. They can create based off of matters of the heart. Like green is the color of the heart chakra. And she's this is cloaking her. So not only is she going with her red passions, wills, and desires, it's what's truly in her heart is what's going to bring about the pentacle or the abundance in your life. And it looks like through cause and effect, you have seen that your choices can be adjusted so that you can move forward and start something new. Oh, can't make this up either. So a Page of Pentacles is actually a very tangible idea, or just like, yeah, it's an idea. It's something that you want to, this could be a new hobby. This could be learning something that can bring about more abundance in your life. It looks like you're ready to take a leap of faith into something brand new with no baggage, with you know, just not a care in the world, not necessarily that, but you're willing to look past the previous struggles and branch out again, because it looks like you're really wanting to deliver some information. Or maybe someone is coming in to you with some information. The Knight of Swords is, swords represent thoughts and intellect. So you're coming in hot here with some kind of info. Don't be too hasty. But this is about someone or something from the past that you have good, positive memories about. Maybe things ended in a bad way, or maybe they have addictions, or maybe this is about, you know, cutting the cords of your own mental negativity. You know, maybe that's, yeah, I'm getting that with the devil and the Six of Cups, you're thinking about past things that have maybe held you back from igniting any type of passion. And the Hermit here, maybe it's time to come out of hermit mode. Are you holding on too tightly to your stability, or are you fearing that stepping out of your comfort zone will lead you anywhere bad? It doesn't look like it though, because with the Star and then the Empress here, this is saying that you have, the Empress is about, this is sort of like Mother Nature, but imagine that Mother Nature is you. Imagine how much power Mother Nature has, and this is, we all have this energy within us, so don't pay attention to genders or anything. But the Empress is someone who's very connected to Earth and who has the ability to nurture and create and birth new ideas. Whatever this new direction is for you is something that you can absolutely bring to fruition because of the power that you have as the Empress. It's possible that you have a King of Cups around you that's thinking about building this future with you. The King of Cups is someone who is emotionally intelligent and who is very in contact with their emotions and not afraid to talk about them. This is someone who is wanting to share what brings them happiness and is hoping that you'll build it with them. But it's quite possible that you are denying who you are, or you are scared of what might happen, which is understandable, but it doesn't look like you're going to think that forever, because the Judgment coming out next and then the Queen of Swords, you are finally realizing, you're acknowledging that through your difficult situations, the Queen of Swords has been through the Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords. So she has been through the ringer, meaning now that she knows what she knows, through those struggles, this is basically someone who's not afraid to say no. This is someone who will be fair and just, but maybe a little, not abrupt, but this is someone who has very strong boundaries, and that's great. There's nothing wrong with that at all. And with the Judgment card, it's real. You're maybe realizing that these boundaries are really what's going to help you realize who you are. Because without boundaries, you drain yourself and you lose yourself. So you're realizing your boundaries are continuing to keep you safe so that you can continue to uncover who you are. You are trying to embody this energy as the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is so creative. Maybe it's within the Queen of Wands, this creative energy that's going to help you. Maybe this is something that you're dying to create something. I wouldn't usually say that, but this is something that you really know that, you should be going a certain direction, or your creativity is where you need to look closer at. Your creativity is, creation is not going to cause you any harm. Creation is going to help you understand who you are, and the more you understand yourself, the healthier you can be. And the whole reason I'm doing this reading is to help you figure out what exactly is keeping you from getting into this energy, because it's a ripple effect. Once you can share your creativity with the world and share your light and your inspiration, it goes on to the next person, the next person, the next person. That's how we will achieve world peace, is through one person at a time. And that might sound lofty, but walking away from your pain after feeling like you've lost is really truly what's going to get you this fresh beginning, and you're not going to want to stop. So that is a great reading. And thank you so much for being here. If any of this resonated with you or any of it rings true with you, Taurus, let me know. And again, thank you for being here. Take care of yourself. You're doing an amazing job. Keep pushing forward. This new moon was probably intense for you, so good luck. You've got this. Bye.